So I wanted to share with you guys this biopsy, very generous biopsy from the stomach. Yes, there is chronic gastritis, there's significant inflammation. Yes, there's intestinal metaplasia. But the question here is this bodyphonic mucosa or is this gastric antral mucosa? Because as you well know, bodyphonic mucosa can look very much, a diseased bodyphonic mucosa can look very much like gastric antral mucosa. So how do you tell the difference on an H&E? And the way you do that is you look for neuroendocrine cell hyperplasia. It is exceptionally uncommon to see significant neuroendocrine cell hyperplasia of this kind in the gastric antrum. So here it is, neuroendocrine cell hyperplasia, nests of very monotonous cells. This tells me that this is probably bodyphonic mucosa. This also tells me by default, because there are no parietal cells, there's significant atrophy, there's chronic gastritis, there's intestinal metaplasia, and therefore this means that this is very likely autoimmune gastritis. Of course, to prove that diagnosis, you will have to demonstrate a relatively normal gastric antrum. This autoimmune gastritis is characteristically associated with that neuroendocrine cell hyperplasia. But there's another twist in the tail here, and that is this little fragment here. Doesn't that look polypoidal? That in fact is a polyp composed of these large hyperplastic expanded foveolar compartment associated with chronic inflammation. This is a hyperplastic polyp developing in the background of autoimmune gastritis. That association is fairly common. So, hyperplastic polyp developing in the background of autoimmune gastritis. The immunostains for gastrin, chromogranin, and synaptophysin bared me out, but you do not need any of those immunostains. You could make this diagnosis on an H&E.